Hi, my name's Mike.
My name is Donnie,
and we are the Thewhetherdudes. And this week's movie we're going to review is Conan the Barbarian.
This movie was budgeted for $90 million.
Yeah, it only made $10 million on its first weekend out. That's pretty weak.
Ooh, not good.
It's got a long ways to get to that 90.
The star of this movie is Jason Momoa. You might recognize from Stargate Atlantis. The character from Stargate Atlantis and the character from Conan, the same. The actors are the same, the characters are the same.
Oh yeah, I have to agree with him. He acted the same way in both of these things. The only difference, one was a gun, the other one was with a blade.
Yeah.
The only thing was missing was the actual Stargate itself.
I was waiting for it to pop up somewhere.
Oh, for sure. And moving on, Rachel Nichols plays in this movie. She was very hot in this movie, true, but I liked her better when she was the Green Lady in Star Trek, the Star Trek movie. She also played in G.I. Joe. I like that movie, but a little bit too much CG for me.
Yeah, the evil guy in the movie Conan is Stephen Lang, who might recognize from Avatar as the Colonel. Bad guy in there too. Wow.
Yeah, they didn't have far stretch either, also, and they both had scars. Isn't that amazing? Both of them characters had a scar on their face.
That's an easy makeup for you. So.
Yeah, for sure. And then we have Rosa McGowan in it, and if you remember her, she actually played in Planet Terror as the woman with the one-legged machine gun.
Ooh, yeah.
She was very hot, and I think if they were to remake Barbarella, I think she'd be perfect as Jane Fonda's role.
All right, Mike. Back to the movie at hand.
Oh.
Conan the Barbarian. I walked into this movie not having very high hopes at all. I thought it was going to be overshot with CGI to the max. And
I understand the CGI. I don't care for CGI. I don't like it overrides the story. Remember, CGI is supposed to be glue for the movie, not be the movie. And if you like this Conan movie, if you like the original Conan, you will like this Conan movie also.
Someone is compensated for something.
Oh, come on. Size does matter.
Not the size of the sword, Mike. It's how you wield it.
That's not what his girlfriend said last night.
Okay, the movie, rated R, is only good for the blood, the guts. You know, that's what I was going for. So.
Blood and guts was in there. I'll tell you what, this is the way this movie ended up. 15 minutes of fight, 2 minutes of dialogue. 15 minutes of fight, 2 minutes of dialogue. Did it for 2 hours.
Well, what did you want him to do? Sit down and have tea and biscuits? It's a barbaric movie.
I understand it's a barbaric movie, but come on. Can you use a little more dialogue? I think there was more dialogue in the original one than this one. And Arnold couldn't act there in that one either.
That again is why we cannot give this movie a sunny day. Based on the previews, we wanted to give it a snowy day, but it didn't end up there.
Yeah, it got up there. It graded first a little more, but we're going to make it a cloudy day with rain, which actually what that means is that if you're a movie buff, you definitely need to add this one to your collection.
But if you're not a movie buff, Mike, this is definitely a movie you just want to rent. You know, not going to die if you don't have this movie in your collection.
For sure. And now we're moving on to the question we had last week. And the question was, who is this guy, and why is he trying to blow up the planet Earth?
Mike, who is that guy?
His name's Marvel the Martian. And Donnie, why is he trying to blow up planet Earth?
Well, he's trying to blow up planet Earth because it blocks his view of Venus.
Very good.
Now, send your responses to our YouTube page or our email account, which is thewhetherdudes@gmail.com.
All one word, and the word is whether or not
to see the movie. Tune in next week.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
he almost missed a spot. We have a question for this week also.
My bad.
That's okay. We can deal with this, Donnie. Who played the original bad guy in the original Arnold Schwarzenegger, with one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it?
Let me give you a hint. Not the governor of California.
For sure. Now, send your responses to this.
Yeah. And stay tuned next week when we weather.
Don't be afraid of the dark.